Yo guys, it's your boy Jibfin Plays here, and today we're doing the first episode of the Leo FC save. But this is no ordinary save. So if you haven't yet watched the preview episode, do that before you watch this. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But yeah guys, in today's episode, we're going to be doing like we usually do in the first episode. We're going to look at the players. Up first we have Philip Reyes, who I think may be our number one keeper. As you can see in his stats, he is a very good keeper and one who I think will do well for us. I'm not going to go that in depth, so if you want to look at anyone's stats, just pause the video. Here we can see Carl Ignacio, who's probably going to be my number two, or maybe just move him on. I'm not 100% sure. He's alright for a backup, so maybe we will keep him. But I think our two keepers are alright so far. Up next, we have, you know what, I'm not going to try and pronounce that name. Let's just try it anyway. Luigi Sanservino. Sorry I butchered that name. Again, another good player. Maybe won't start for me, but I think he has potential to be a great player in the future. Up next, we have Adam Gold. Now, I know he's a good player. I've heard things about him, and I think he will be a key player for me in this save. Whether I start him at centre back or in the midfield, I'm not 100% sure yet, but we'll see. Up next, we have, oh no, another hard name, Matthew Clenahan. Again, another good player. Probably will start for me. He seems very good now and has potential to be great. So I have positives for this man. He has played in England, so he has experience, which is great. Up next, we have Chris Moosdell. Wow, there are hard names in this team. Ooh, now this one I like. He seems a great player, and apart from the fact he's a great player, he does have experience, as you can see. Played for Magpies, Britannia, and Europa, which can be very useful for us in this one league. He has experience playing in teams in Gibraltar, so not much more I could ask for. Up next, we have James Watson. Ooh, now, instantly I see positives and negatives with this player. Positives, his ability, experience, and ability. Negatives, his age. I do think he'll be alright, but the fact that he's 35, maybe he doesn't give me the most confidence. Whether or not he'll start for me, he will, I think. But I'm not 100% sold on the age, because maybe his fitness obviously won't be the highest. Obviously, it is alright, but I'm worried that might decrease. Up next, we have Kaylan Muscat. Ooh, ooh. Now, he seems a great player. A very good player. He will most definitely be starting for me for now. I don't see him not being in the starting lineup. He seems like a very good player. Obviously, he has experience also playing in Gibraltar. Up next, we have Josh Fazino. A very hard name also. Again, does seem alright. I don't think he'll be starting for me. Maybe more of an impact sub, if anything. I'm not too sold on his ability. His potential is alright, but chances of him reaching it maybe aren't that high. Next up is, I don't even pronounce this one, Abraham L. Makanta. Oh, that's a hard name to pronounce. Again, good player, just maybe not for now. I don't see him starting, but he has good stats. Up next is Liam Broche. Ooh, now he's a good player. He's very versatile, which means I could really play him anywhere, and he'll give me a good shift. Not 100% whether he'll start or not, but I think this could be the impact sub we'd want. If we're losing, I could play him in as striker. If we're winning, I could play him in centre mid. If we need some pace, I can put him on the wing, so it's fine. Up next is, oh no, another name. Clement Lubiere. Lubiere? Ooh, again, this guy seems very good. I have seen some instant positives like his experience, ability, and stats, but my negative again is his age. But he's not as bad, I think, as James Watson because he is younger. Not that much, but I think I'm happy with him so far. Up next, we have Ismail Moraga. Ooh, now this one's a good player. He does seem like the type of player who I would like in FM. Bit of a powerhouse from what I've seen from his stats. And I do think he'll be starting for me if the formation plays out and his position is available. But I'm not 100% sure yet. Up next, you have Guy Olivero. Now, I'm not too sure on him. I know he won't start, that's the thing. I know I won't be starting this player. My question is whether or not he'll be good enough for the squad. I'm not 100% sold on that. He seems like a good player, but maybe not for the squad. Up next, we have Adam Barnes. Again, ability, great. Stats, great. Age, not the best. At 34 years of age, I'm not too sure what he could offer for me in the fitness department. But it's like player we'll have to wait and see. We'll play him, and if he's alright, he's alright. Up next, we have, oh, not another name, Adrian Orozco. I don't know how I pronounce that one. Again, a bit of experience, quite good. He is very young, and with that potential and ability, I think he's going to be the future striker for my club. If I can hold on to him, he does seem like a good player, and I think he'll be very useful. Up next is Liam Tanhill. I don't know if I pronounced that name right. Again, a good player. Maybe not for now. I do think him and the other guy, Orozco, are good players. Just I don't think they'll be able to start from yet. I think I might maybe push them to 2023 squad. And here's the other one, the last one. I've heard things about Ekrem Yavuz. He seems a very good player. But again, 37 years of age doesn't strike a lot of confidence. I'm not wrong, he's the oldest player in the squad. But hey, it's fine. It's quite a coincidence. We have two very, very good young strikers, and we have two very, very good elder strikers. So we have a variety. Now let's take a look at the staff. Yeah, we don't have much. All we have is Adam Gold, as we spoke about before, who's going to be an important player on and off the pitch, evidently. We're going to do the tactics. Now, this is the preset tactic we have. I'm just not very confident with this one, you know what I mean? I think I'd rather play something like a Tiki Taka and play with 4-2-3-1, because that gives me the options to play with some players behind the striker. We're going to put a preliminary squad. So as you can see, I think Philip Reyes. Oh, sorry for microphone issues. I don't think we'll play with Luigi since I can't pronounce his name, sorry guys. Luigi. Then up next, in the middle, we'll play with Adam Goll and probably Matthew Clenham. I think that's a good centre back pairing. We'll play James Watson even though he isn't the most familiar in that position. I might change the fullback though to match them. In the middle, we'll play with Chris Moosdale and maybe Kayla Muscat or Clement. Yeah, we'll play with Clement. I'm happy with Chris Moosdale, so we're not going to play with a right winger. I said I'm not going to add one yet. We'll probably sign one. We'll play with, I think we'll play with Liam Roch up front in the centre forward. I don't think I'm going to play left winger. And up front, I think we'll play with, I think we'll put Ekrem. This is the squad I'm happy with so far. I don't think there's much I can do to it. Let me know if you have suggestions with what I can do with this squad in the comments below. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hit that like button if you have. Don't forget to subscribe, put notifications on, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.